Welcome to Quantumly Kinky with Veda, where we talk about sex, Chinese medicine, and character development for the multidimensional you. Episode 33, The Supplement Seduction, Why More Pills Won't Fix Your Health. Welcome back to Quantumly Kinky. I am your host, Dr. Veda, and today I want you to picture this. You open your kitchen cabinet and your supplement stash is staring back at you like an eager harem. Powders, capsules, tinctures, gummies, each one promising to make you more balanced, more beautiful, more in control. But here's the truth that I see with so many patients as Dr. Veda, doctor of Eastern medicine, lover of the turned on life. Your supplement drawer might be the very thing messing with your cycle, your mood, and your vitality. In medicine and in sex, more is not always more. In fact, it's about precision. It's about timing and knowing when to just let the body lead. So today I want to talk about the quiet chaos of supplement overload for women, for men, and for relationship vitality. I'm going to walk us through 4 lenses today: hormone health, Chinese medicine energetics, the cultural seduction of the wellness industry, and the love story your liver wishes you knew how to tell. But first, a quick reminder before we begin. I'm here as your guide and educator, not your personal physician. What I share is for inspiration and embodiment, not your prescription. So if you're considering big changes with your supplements, hormones, or health routine, check in with your own licensed provider first. So let's start with that hormone health angle. Your hormones, the moon cycles that govern not just your period, but your moods, your sex drive, and your energy. The HPO axis, or the hypothalamus pituitary ovarian axis, is designed to run on feedback loops. It listens, it responds, it self-corrects. But when you layer on maca, vitex, ashwagandha, herbs, DIM, progesterone creams, and 3 different other hormone support powders all at once, those loops get scrambled. In clinical reality, this can present as mid-cycle spotting, luteal phase defects, weird mood swings, or in men and women, an estrogen dominance that you didn't have before. It's like forcing your hormones into an orgy without any introductions. Chaotic, uncoordinated, and a little traumatizing for everyone involved. One of my favorite Taoist mentors, Montauk Chia, says, "The more you can trust your internal alchemy, the less you need from the outside world." And this is especially true for hormone balance. So I want you to think about this. Before adding any supplement, I want you to be able to name exactly why you're taking it, how you'll measure if it's working, and most importantly, when you'll stop. So now that we've talked about the hormone health angle, I want to talk about the Chinese medicine practitioner angle. And in Chinese medicine, there's this idea that everything that you consume has an energetic nature. It has a temperature, a direction, a flavor. For example, a warming yang herb might lift and disperse. A cooling yin herb might consolidate and anchor. And when you take too many different actives at once, you scatter your chi. Your body loses its rhythm. If you overstimulate yang, you might end up with insomnia, anxiety, shorter cycles, more stress. If you overcool yin, you might delay ovulation, feel sluggish, tired, fatigued, or gain weight, that puffy, bloated feeling of dampness. So the liver and spleen dynamic is really central here. In Chinese medicine, the liver governs the free flow of qi and the menstrual cycle. The spleen, it transforms and transports nutrients. So when you're overloading both with all these supplements, it's like inviting every chef in the city into your kitchen all at once. Yes, they're talented, but the meal becomes chaos. One of the most important ancient classical Chinese medicine texts says, excess disperses the essence. That's so important. And over-supplementation is a perfect modern example of this. Excess dispersing the essence. Your essence, or what we call your jing, it's getting diluted by too many competing instructions. So here's the seasonal wisdom of this. Your body is never static. Women ride the follicular to luteal wave. Men cycle between drive and restoration. If you keep pouring in supplements without honoring these rhythms, you drown the body in noise. And true vitality comes when you leave space. Space for rest, space for recharge, and space for the natural wisdom beneath all of the biochemical chatter. Let's take a deep breath together. So next I want to talk about women, and then I'll talk about men. The supplement industry knows exactly how to seduce a woman. It plays on insecurity and the deep primal desire to feel in control of our bodies. We're sold the idea that the more we take, the more empowered we are. But that's not empowerment. That's dependency dressed up in a pretty label. When you're always trying to fix yourself, you can't hear your body's own whispers. And in the erotic language of embodiment, whispers are everything. We talked about that a lot in episode 32. Sensual sovereignty means knowing that you can trust your cycle's rhythm without micromanaging it. It means not outsourcing your self-worth to the next trending powder. It's like the difference between a lover who listens to your breath and one who keeps checking their watch. One trusts the rhythm. One doesn't. So, ladies, your invitation is to take a month to just be with your cycle. No new supplements, no adjusting mid-phase. Just track, listen, and let your body speak in her native tongue. And now let's not forget the men listening. Supplement seduction hits men too, just with a different flavor. Men are sold testosterone boosters, endless pre-workouts, stacks of male vitality blends. But over-supplementing can leave the male body in the same chaos as women's. Fried adrenals, unstable moods, and a libido that feels like it's running on fumes. In Chinese medicine, men's kidney jing is equally precious. Over pushing all of these yang, constant stimulations or testosterone herbs can lead to premature depletion. So think burnout, low sperm quality, hair loss, erectile issues. Western research shows that lifestyle, not just pills, makes the biggest difference for men. Sleep, blood sugar regulation, and regular sexual activity that replenishes rather than depletes. That's the key for men. Men don't need a supplement stack to feel like men. They need to respect their rhythms, build strength through consistent habits, and use supplements like seasoning, not the main course. So men, here's your invitation. For the next month, instead of adding another powder, another pre-workout, I want you to focus on the basics. Get good quality deep sleep. Do your strength training. Focus on breath work and notice how your natural testosterone and drive shift without all the noise. And now I want to talk about detox and this liver love angle. Here's the unsexy truth. Your liver processes every single capsule, every dropper, every gummy, every powder. And yes, that includes all the fillers, binders, and flavorings that are in your wellness stash too. Constant supplementation keeps your liver in low-grade detox mode. And when the liver is busy all the time, it cannot perform at its peak. In Chinese medicine, the liver stores blood and ensures its smooth flow during your cycle. When overburdened, qi either rebels upward, hello irritability and headaches, or it stagnates, hello clots and PMS. So your liver is like this high-end bartender for your hormones. She can craft exquisite cocktails when she's given the right ingredients at the right time. But if you keep sliding her all these random drinks to try out, you're gonna overwhelm her and ruin the whole night. And here's where the East meets the West. Biomedically, the liver is your master chemist, metabolizing hormones, filtering environmental toxins, and managing cholesterol and blood sugar. When it's overworked, you can see symptoms ranging from fatigue and brain fog to cycle irregularities. In Eastern medicine, the liver is the general of the army, orchestrating the smooth movement of qi and emotions. When he's clogged or constrained, frustration, mood swings, breast tenderness, and painful periods will follow. So I want you to notice how both systems, East and West, basically say the same thing in different languages. The liver thrives when it has space and rhythm. So here's my suggestion. I want you to really audit your supplement list. Try to keep no more than 3 to 5 key allies for the next 90 days. Then reassess. This gives your liver space to perform her magic, and it gives you cleaner data on what's actually happening. So instead of drowning your liver in random potions, give her a clean menu and let her craft the perfect hormonal cocktail for you. Balance is an art, and supplements are tools, not the masterpiece. I'm not saying never take them, but I am saying use them like you'd use a well-timed kiss, intentionally, in the right moment, with the right partner, and with the awareness that sometimes the magic is in the space between. So for the next month, stop adding more. Track your body's rhythms. Notice how your cycle, mood, and libido shift when the noise quiets down. Your body already knows the choreography. Stop shouting instructions and start feeling the rhythm. Thanks for listening to today's episode of Quantumly Kinky with Veda. Stay turned on. Till next time.